What's up guys, it's Logan here with Form Lighting, and today we're going to be showing you how to install our new LED tail lights for the 5th generation Ford Bronco. Let's get to it. You can start by opening the vehicle's tailgate to access the rivet clips. Using a Phillips head screwdriver and a trim removal tool, unscrew and remove the 4 rivet clips on the weather strip. Next, using a 10mm socket, remove the 2 bolts securing the weather strip. You can now remove the weather strip by pulling away from the vehicle at the bottom corner. Next, you will remove the fender flare by rotating the 5 locking tabs inside the fender well. Once all 5 tabs are unlocked, pull the fender flare away from the vehicle to release it. Now you can remove the lower trim panel by releasing the tabs holding the trim at the top of the panel, and then pull away from the vehicle as shown. Using the same 10mm socket, remove the 1 bolt located just below the tail lamp. Once the bolt is removed, grab this trim panel and pull away from the vehicle to release it. Using a 10mm socket, remove the last 10mm bolt located on the side of the tail lamp. Now, you can unplug the tail lamp by pressing the locking tab and pulling up. Using an 8mm socket, remove the last 2 bolts securing the lamp in place. As you remove the bolts, be sure to hold the lamp to prevent it from falling. Once the bolts are removed, pull the tail lamp away from the rear of the vehicle to detach it. You can repeat these steps on the other side of the vehicle. If you have an OEM LED model, please skip to the timestamp below. For the halogen models, use a trim removal tool to pop the 4 tabs located at the bottom of the large trim panel on the tailgate. Once the tabs are loose, pull the panel directly down to remove it. Using the same trim removal tool, remove the second plastic trim panel on the tailgate by starting at the bottom left corner and working your way up, releasing all 3 clips. Now you can pull the trim panel out. Once removed, you can now disconnect the OEM third brake light harness by depressing the pin and pulling the connector straight out. Take the included third brake light harness, labeled as C, and route it through the tailgate, following the factory harness as shown. Connect the third brake light harness in line on the OEM harness. Now you can route the harness across the tailgate using zip ties to secure it in place. Take the shorter of the 2 wires on this harness and run it over the tailgate hinge to the passenger side taillight. Take the longer lead and run this across the bumper, tucking it into the tailgate weather strip to the passenger side taillight. You can reinstall these trim panels. For halogen models, connect the pre-installed resistor to the lamp using the 2 gray plugs on the back side. To disable the startup sequence, you can disconnect the yellow wire labeled as A, or you can leave this plugged in to keep the animation. To enable the red turn signal function, you can disconnect the purple wire on the back side of the lamp labeled as B, or leave this plugged in to keep the standard amber turn signal. For this install, we will be leaving the amber turn signal and startup sequence activated. For halogen models, connect the wire ran previously labeled as C to the lamp. Connect the OEM tail lamp harness into the new lamp and reinstall the tail lamp by inserting it directly into the vehicle. Then reinstalling the two 8mm bolts to hold it in place. You can now repeat these steps on the other side of the vehicle and reassemble. For halogen model vehicles, programming is required to retain all functions. This is done by leaving the vehicle and lights off and holding the brake pedal for 3 seconds. Once completed, you can test for functions and enjoy your new form tail lamps. That's it for this one. If you guys would like to pick up a set of LED taillights for your Ford Bronco, head on over to formlights.com or use our dealer locator tool to find a form lighting dealer near you. Thanks for watching.